Hi, Melissa. I just wanted to say a huge thank you for everything you do. And I wanted to reach out for some advice. So, I've spent a lot of time in startups as a CPO and a PM. And while I love the energy and the chaos that comes with them, I'm starting to feel the weight of the financial instability that often comes with it. And after experiencing financial struggles at several companies, I'm eager to transition to like a more stable environment, ideally at a FAANG company where I can focus on product and execution without constantly worrying about the next paycheck. It feels like having a CV full of startups makes people think you're not an impressive product manager or that you lack the credibility that comes from working at a household name. So do you have any advice for where I could start in order to transition effectively to a bigger company?
So when you're moving from a startup to a FAANG company, you really want to demonstrate what you've done to release products. And it kind of depends what level you're moving into. If you're looking for more of an entry level or individual contributor role, I would really highlight here how you have done some releases, you've gotten things out to customers, you've built functionality, and you've iterated on it. So can you talk about in your resume the outcomes that you've achieved, the stuff that you've overseen? One benefit of being in a smaller startup is that you get a chance to release a lot more than you would in a large company. Some large companies take forever to release, unlike Amazon. Amazon releases all the time. But some larger companies, it could take longer to release. There's a lot more bureaucracy that goes into it. So some people there may only be releasing a couple times a year. Have you been releasing a lot? Have you been building out a lot of functionality? Can you show how that's solving problems for your customers in the right ways? If you can do that, I think that really demonstrates your product management capabilities to a FAANG company. Now, the other part of this too is I'm not sure what your experience is or how you learn product management, but you want to make sure that you're going back and showing that you have a framework to do this. You want to come and apply it to a FAANG company. You want to just move into a bigger company so that you have more stability. You can work on great products, but you're looking for that structure and you're really looking for something that's a little more robust than maybe the startups that you've been at. I wouldn't really worry about the names of the companies or the startups there. If they're not well known, it's okay. But you do want to talk about the size, the number of people you're actually serving. And when you're applying for roles in larger companies, you want to see if you have an edge for it. So for instance, do you have some domain experience in some of these startups that might be great for particular roles or particular divisions of these larger companies? Can you talk about that? Can you apply it that way? That could give you an edge over some other people who are applying who are not coming with those experiences. So I've seen a lot of people successfully move from startups into bigger companies. It's not impossible by any means, but really focus on your resume, on what you are bringing to the table from a product perspective, what you've done, the outcomes that you've achieved, and make sure you're positioning it as, I just want to go to a bigger company where there's some more structure so that I can really focus on doing great product management. And I think everybody will understand that.